The introduction sets the context of the Maya civilization, a complex and sophisticated society that flourished in Mesoamerica for centuries, primarily from 250 to 900 AD. Known for their advancements in writing, mathematics, and astronomy, the Maya civilization developed a calendar that astounded early scholars with its accuracy and depth. Their society consisted of numerous city-states, each with its own ruler, culture, and political alliances. The grandeur of the Maya is evident in their monumental architecture, including pyramids, palaces, and ceremonial sites located in the dense jungles of modern-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. Understanding the context of the Maya civilization is crucial when examining the dramatic collapse of these once thriving kingdoms. Setting this foundation allows us to appreciate the intricacies of their societal structure, the reasons behind their achievements, and the factors that may have contributed to their decline. This perspective warns against oversimplifying their downfall to a singular cause, such as drought or warfare, and instead encourages a comprehensive exploration of multifaceted influences. Two vivid examples that illustrate the Maya's advancements and their relevance to their society include the city-state of Tikal, an architectural masterpiece and a political powerhouse that dominated the region through military might and strategic alliances, and the Maya script, the most sophisticated writing system in the pre-Columbian Americas, which provided rich historical records, now key to understanding their culture and political history. These examples highlight not only their accomplishments, but also how these achievements played roles in their eventual challenges. While many scholars hail Maya civilization for its contributions to human knowledge, some opinions suggest that internal strife, such as political disunity and internecine warfare between city-states, made them vulnerable to external pressures. Challenges arise in interpreting the archaeological and epigraphic data. Drought and climate change are popular theories for the collapse, yet evidence for these explanations remains debated among researchers, showing a divide over whether environmental factors were primary or just contributory. This contextual understanding of the Maya civilization serves as a linchpin for investigating their collapse. It enables us to link other critical aspects, such as socio-political dynamics, ecological changes, and external threats, to their eventual decline. By setting the context, we acknowledge the complexity of the Maya and invite a nuanced exploration of how various elements intertwine to bring about the end of their kingdoms, emphasizing the importance of holistic historical analysis. Environmental and climatic influences played a pivotal role in shaping Maya societies and ultimately contributed to their collapse. This concept involves understanding how climatic changes and environmental stresses directly impacted the societal, agricultural, and economic systems of the Maya, highlighting the intricate relationship between civilization and the natural world. The significance of this point lies in its ability to unravel one of the key factors that led to the decline of a once flourishing civilization, offering insights into how environmental challenges can destabilize societies. One prominent example of environmental influence is the prolonged droughts that occurred during the Terminal Classic period, around 800 to 950 AD. Scientific studies, including sediment core analyses from lake beds, have shown evidence of reduced rainfall during this period. The resulting water scarcity would have severely affected agriculture, disrupting food production and leading to widespread famine. This environmental stress likely exacerbated social unrest and political instability, contributing to the collapse of various Maya city-states. Another example is deforestation due to agricultural expansion and construction activities. The Maya relied heavily on the slash and burn technique for agriculture, which led to significant deforestation. This deforestation ultimately reduced rainfall, created soil erosion, and decreased agricultural yields, creating a feedback loop of environmental degradation that further strained the Maya's resources. Scholars supporting this idea argue that while droughts and deforestation were not the sole causes of the Maya collapse, they acted as critical stressors that compounded existing political and social problems. Nevertheless, this viewpoint is not without controversy. Some researchers propose that the Maya were resilient and adapted well to environmental changes, suggesting that internal socio-political factors played a more significant role in their decline. This point connects to other aspects of the Maya collapse, such as socio-political fragmentation and warfare. Environmental stress likely intensified competition over resources, leading to increased conflict between city-states. Additionally, the struggle to adapt to changing environmental conditions could have weakened the centralized control, hastening societal fragmentation. In essence, Understanding the environmental and climatic influences on the Maya underscores the delicate balance between human societies and their environments. It serves as a reminder of the vulnerabilities faced by civilizations in the face of environmental changes, underscoring the importance of sustainable resource management. This perspective not only sheds light on the past, but also offers valuable lessons for contemporary societies facing their own environmental challenges. Socio-political structures refer to the organization and hierarchy of societies and governments, encompassing the systems that dictate how power is distributed and exercised among individuals and groups. In the context of the Maya kingdoms, these structures were intricate and multifaceted, involving city-states governed by powerful rulers, nobility, and a religious elite who wielded significant influence over the populace. These structures were foundational to the stability and prosperity of Maya civilization, as they facilitated the administration of justice, the management of resources, and the implementation of large-scale projects like temple construction and agricultural advancements. The significance of socio-political structures to the collapse of the Maya kingdoms lies in their direct impact on stability. As the balance of power shifted, often due to internal conflicts, dynastic disputes, or the inability to manage resources effectively, these structures began to falter. For example, the rivalry between city-states such as Tikal and Calakmul led to prolonged warfare, draining resources and destabilizing the region. Similarly, the concentration of wealth and power in the hands of the elite may have exacerbated social inequalities, leading to unrest and a potential breakdown of societal cohesion. One specific example of the impact of socio-political instability is the downfall of Copan, where evidence suggests that an increasing number of lavish monuments correlated with a decline in available resources, hinting at overextension by the elite. Another example is the abandonment of the city of Tikal, where environmental pressures might have been compounded by the inability of socio-political frameworks to adapt and respond to crises effectively. Scholars like David Webster argue that the rigid hierarchical nature of Maya society made it difficult to adapt to changing circumstances, contributing to its eventual downfall. However, some researchers propose alternative views, suggesting that external factors like climate change were more critical. Yet the interplay between environmental stressors and socio-political rigidity likely created a compounding effect that hastened collapse. This concept connects deeply with other aspects of the Maya collapse, such as environmental degradation and economic decline, illustrating how internal governance issues could amplify external pressures. Moreover, it highlights the vulnerability of complex societies that fail to adapt their political structures in the face of evolving challenges. Despite alternative viewpoints, the role of socio-political structures remains central to understanding the nuanced tapestry of factors leading to the Maya kingdom's decline, offering valuable insights into the broader dynamics of civilization sustainability. The collapse of the Maya kingdoms is a multifaceted historical mystery, and one significant aspect under scrutiny is the role of warfare and conflicts among the Maya kingdoms. Warfare in this context refers to both internal conflicts between different Maya city-states and external aggressions, each contributing to the deterioration of a once thriving civilization. The significance of warfare in the collapse of the Maya kingdoms lies in its destabilizing effects, which disrupted trade, depleted resources, and fractured alliances, leading to societal fragmentation. Historically, the Maya civilization was not a single unified empire, but rather a collection of city-states that often engaged in warfare with each other. One notable example is the prolonged conflict between Tikal and Calakmul, two powerful city-states that sought dominance over the Maya lowlands. These wars were not only costly in terms of resources, but also led to significant political and social upheaval. Another example is the Star Wars strategy employed during the Terminal Classic period, where cities would time their attacks based on astronomical events, aiming to maximize psychological impact and destabilize neighboring states. These conflicts drained the cities of vital resources and triggered migrations, further pushing the civilization towards collapse. Opinions supporting the idea that warfare significantly contributed to the Maya collapse emphasize the chronic instability it caused. Prolonged conflicts not only affected the combatants, but also disrupted regional trade networks and aggravated environmental degradation, which were critical to sustaining large urban populations. However, some scholars argue that warfare alone cannot account for the collapse, pointing to other factors such as environmental changes, droughts, and internal socio-political issues as equally significant. Challenges to this viewpoint include the difficulty in isolating warfare as the sole or primary cause of the collapse. Some researchers contend that warfare might have been a symptom of larger systemic issues rather than a cause. Additionally, the interpretation of archaeological evidence can be controversial, as it can often be ambiguous, leaving room for varying conclusions. Understanding the role of warfare and conflicts among Maya kingdoms also sheds light on how these dynamics influenced other aspects of their collapse. It intertwines with environmental stressors, as warfare often led to deforestation and soil depletion, exacerbating the impact of droughts. It also highlights the socio-political fragility of Maya states, making them less resilient to other pressures. In essence, warfare and conflicts did not act in isolation, but were part of a complex web of factors contributing to the unraveling of Maya society.